Hey, elite laser tag field owners. This is Matt, aka Crixus, and today we're coming at you with some bullet points for PMing and some commonly asked questions about the taggers. Like that. First question that we normally get, or no, that's wrong. Two of the biggest problems I have in my shop as far as repairs coming back to me are overcharged batteries and bricked taggers. So, this may be a little rough because I have to do this on one take because I'm not going to brick out all my taggers. But the first thing we're going to talk about is a brick tagger. What is a brick tagger? Well, a brick tagger is when the systems board goes into a safety mode because somebody tried to put it in two modes at once. The board wasn't designed for that, so we made sure to program in a safety mode that locks the board out. When this happens, the first thing you need to do is recognize what it is. A brick tagger is called a brick because there is a light line of bricks along the top of your LCD screen, and your tagger doesn't seem to want to turn on. When you turn it off, those bricks go away. When you turn on, and immediately you see that very faint light line of bricks across the top line on your LCD display. That's why we call it a bricked tagger. When this does happen, you need to take the board completely out of your tagger and send me just the board with the return label. I'll go ahead and flash that board, get that board back to normal operation, and then send it back to you. Well, how do I cause a brick? It's very simple. And I'm going to brick a tagger to show you how simple it is. And then I have another tagger here, and I'm going to show you how to avoid bricking a tagger. So I got my key in my hand. I'm going to turn it on. I'm holding down the red button when I do this. Oh crap, I didn't want to go into ref mode. I turn it off. Now, if you notice, that light was still blinking. It was still loading into referee mode. As soon as I turn it on, voila, my tagger's now bricked because I tried to go into a second mode while it was in between modes. So I have sacrificed the tagger for this cause. Now, how do we avoid bricking? Okay, that's very easy. Now, a lot of you, I know that you'll have teenagers working for you or something like that. Now, as you can see, I've got my keys on this slinky-like band. It's actually a hair tie. You can get it in any cosmetic jewelry place. You can get them at Walmart. They're just plastic hair ties. And then I've taken the keychain that comes with your tagger keys and I've put it around it so that I have a bracelet. Okay? Now what I'll do, and what I've taught all my people to do, is they take the key, and it doesn't matter what they're holding down, it doesn't matter what buttons they're holding down. They take the key, they put it in, they turn it on and move their hand away. Now when you do that, you're immediately taking away any chance you have of bricking it. Okay? Now if you don't want to buy these bracelets, that's fine. The moral of the story here is when you train your people, or when you turn on the taggers, you need to get in the habit of, I turn it on, I take out the key. That'll keep you from accidentally bricking it, because what will happen is I'm turning it on while I'm holding down the red button, and then I'm like, oh crap, I didn't want to do that. Click, you brick the tagger. Okay, I've done it myself. It's not a pleasant experience. You're kicking yourself for a while after that. So, no matter what happens as far as your tagger, you know, and just in review, not to brick it. You want to turn it on and move your hand away. So let's say, all right, I'm sitting here, I'm holding down the red button, and I want to go into enter mode, but I have a brain fart from holding down the red button, right? That takes it into ref mode. I turn it on, I take the key out. Oh crap, that's loading referee. I know that I'm going to brick that tagger if I just take the key and turn it off, so I'm going to wait for it to completely load, and then I'll change my mind. And right now it's fully loaded. Turn it off. Voila, no brick. Now this will resolve about 99.9% of your bricking issues. The next thing we want to go over is battery care. Now, I know you guys do a lot of preventive maintenance on your taggers already. You know, you wipe them down, you change the scope batteries, you make sure all the nuts and bolts are tight before you go to a party, and you make sure your taggers are fully charged before you go to a party. That's great. Now the party's done. We've collected everything. We've turned off all the taggers. We made sure everything's there. Made sure we got paid. Made sure we got everything in the truck. We get back to our house. We unload. Or back to our shop and unload. What's the first thing 90% of field owners do? They put the taggers on a charge. Now that's great if you have a party the next day. If you don't have a party the next day, What you want to do is just put those taggers on the shelf, leave them in the box, wait until you're about a day before party to recharge those taggers. So as far as lithium ion basic battery care, you want to store them in a room temperature place. You want to never ever store them for long periods of time on a full charge, and you definitely never want to run the battery dry. There is a small safety inside the tagger, and it should turn the tagger off when it reaches a certain voltage. It'll just turn the tagger off, point blank, to try to save the battery. Now, as well, it'll start screaming low battery at 6.8 to let you, the field owner, know, hey, this tagger needs to be charged, and it's getting dangerously low. As far as charging the taggers, we don't want to charge those taggers until they need to be charged. They really don't need to be charged until they're about somewhere between 7.2 and 7.4%, or 7.2 or 7.4 volts. You can find the volts by hitting the black button while the game's in a game mode. Pick up a tagger and hit the black button. It'll show you where the voltage is. You'll see BV, it'll be BV, and then a long line, and then some voltage. That voltage is what you're looking for. But again, in review, store in a room temperature environment. Don't charge them unless they need to be charged. They don't need to be charged until they're somewhere between 7.2 and 7.4 volts. Don't store them at a full charge, and don't run them until they're completely dead. That will extend the life of your lithium-ion battery, and it'll prevent them from overcharging. Once a lithium-ion battery's been overcharged, it's got about a 50-50 chance that we're going to be able to cycle and recover that battery. And now batteries are one of those things that aren't warranted, so you want to make sure that you're getting the most out of this battery before you have to replace it.
All right, guys, we've talked about maintaining your battery life, and we've talked about how to identify and what to do if you brick a tagger, and how to prevent that tagger from bricking. Now, should some of that happen, should you brick a board, or should you assume a battery is bad, or you called us and we told you, yeah, send that in, the battery's bad. You do have a couple of options. One option is to send us the equipment, wait for us to send you the replacement. We're going to do that as fast as possible, but we can't guarantee the time that it'll take to get to you. The other option is to go to this website, elasertag.com. That's our company website. And when you get some time, feel free to poke around and check it out. But what we're going to focus on right now is the Shop Now button, all the way on the right-hand side of the navigation bar. So let's click on that. Now, if you want to go here directly, the URL is elasertag.com/shop. And we're going to scroll down. Now, there's all sorts of stuff you can check out here. We do sell individual taggers now, all of our accessories, all of our props, the GMS. There's some data there you can check out. But right now, we're going to focus on parts and repairs. So we're going to click on that. And as you can see, we've got just about everything under the sun for you to be able to buy, okay? But what I would like you guys to think about purchasing, and it's highly recommended that every field owner has a couple of these, are these repair kits. Now, repair kits come in three types here. The first kit is your basic hardware kit. Your hardware kit is just 2 sets of stainless steel hardware to replace any hardware that you may be missing in your tagger equipment, or if you just want to get rid of that black oxide hardware you currently have and go to stainless steel, you can do that by buying the hardware kit. Now, if you're looking to have an overall repair kit, the basic repair kit's a good place to start. It also includes a hardware kit, just so, you know, as a little side bonus. But it does include a screen, a muzzle flash cable, a lot of the stuff, the smaller components that go bad in a repair kit. If you want to take it up to the next level, and by far our most complete repair kit is the premium repair kit. The premium repair kit includes a hardware kit, everything that's in the basic repair kit, and an LREC board and battery as well. So that you can go ahead and, if you do have a brick board, take that extra spare board out of your repair kit, put it in your tagger, send us the brick board, we'll flash it, send it back to you. You take the board we sent back to you, put it in your repair kit just in case you ever break it down, it ever bricks out again. giving you just about as much downtime as it would take to get the board out of the gun versus up to a couple of weeks. So it's something to consider. Now, like I said, you can definitely check out on your own. I'll let you guys do that. Check out the Shop Now page because, like I said, I've got accessories, I've got props, I've got all of our laser tags. You can buy individual taggers. If you want to buy more than one, you need to contact us. But I got all the Nighthawks, all the Razorbacks, including all of our colors. You guys are always asking me what colors do we have and what do they look like. Well, here you go. That's all of the colors right there. All 9 of them. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to email or call us. Our numbers should be in the description below, as well as the end of the video. As always, like, follow, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We need more followers every day. The more followers we get, the more outreach we can have, and the more information we can get out to you guys. Let us know how we're doing, too. If there's something you'd like to see or something that you think we missed, feel free to send that to us in an email, and we'll address that appropriately. Until next time, guys, this is Crixus, and we'll see you out in the battlefield.